first time that you've set up all the technicalities for the podcast.
How does it feel?
Yeah, this is the first time, firstly I should say welcome, but also secondly, this is the first time Sam set up all the technicalities and behind the scenes for the podcast. He's nursing for me because I'm quite ill. I've been quite ill for a week. You can probably hear by my voice, but it feels good just to sit down in the chair and just chat, you know?
Yeah. So hopefully everything's set up. This is episode 18.
No, it's not. It's 7. Is it 18?
18, yeah.
Oh, it is. Fuck. There you go.
Who would have thought, eh? We're 2 away from 20.
Yeah, it was just, it's like looking back on your childhood. It was so long ago in that first episode.
I know. Episode 20 is going to be special though.
Is it?
Yeah, you have to, if you're an audio listener, you'll have to watch episode 20.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, you got to stay tuned.
This is the first I've heard of it, but it sounds good.
You just got to stay tuned for that one.
Just quietly and briefly, I just want to say, go fuck yourself, Blair. Fremantle aren't bottling the finals, mate. And I'm pretty sure we'll win that first home final, so I don't want to talk too much too early, but I think the chances are good. Irregardless of the results, it'll be a good clash.
Yeah, you're looking pretty good. It's pretty scary. That was a big game to win that against the Doggies.
Big game. And just, we won.
You got over the line quite comfortable. And who do you have? You're probably going to have either Gold Coast
or Hawthorn.
Or Hawks.
If Gold Coast win by more than 26 points, they play us.
So I'd rather play Gold Coast.
Yeah.
At home, and the fact that it'll be their first finals.
Yeah.
Like, playing Gold Coast away is a tough game.
We beat them away anyway.
Yeah, but exactly. I just think you'd rather play Gold Coast.
I come more from the point of view of like, bring whoever you want down here, cuz, because we'll give them a red hot crack. But you're right, Gold Coast probably logistically makes the most sense for Fremantle Footy Club.
Well, Hawks are pretty scary, I reckon.
They are, yeah.
Like, they're a scary team to play.
Because they can just flick a switch. I feel like Gold Coast don't. Gold Coast play good footy. Not that Hawks don't, but Hawks have a lot of small forwards. Like, they've got a plethora of players that can just turn it on if they need to.
If there's momentum there for them, but any team plays them are fucked.
Pretty much. So yeah, it's exciting seeing it all come to fruition, but...
It's a nervous wait for me.
Yeah.
Don't really like to see Freo in September when Eagles aren't, so... But Harley Reid signed, so...
Oh yeah, Harley Reid.
We're in our good spirits, even though Liam Ryan requested a trade.
Yeah.
So yesterday was a weird day for me.
Were you sad when Flying Ryan requested a trade?
I was, but I was kind of like expecting it in a way. Because there's been a lot of talk. Obviously, you mentioned it briefly. And then there's been a lot of things in the media lately about him going.
Yeah.
So kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, actually, one thing about PTing is because you're always conversing with your clients, sometimes you get a little bit of insider info from clients about just a range and variety of different things. Because, I got told something about him, and I was like, well, this is one of my clients told Sam. And then, next thing you know, he's requested a trade.
Yeah, it's interesting. It will be interesting. Eagles don't really want to give him up. Just be careful with that lappy there, mate. Bit of coffee behind you. Eagles don't really want to give him up, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Yeah. Because he's obviously still contracted, so...
But Harley Reid's extended for 2 years, so...
Yeah, that's a big win for the Eagles.
That's awesome. He's going to spend another 2 years just basically bolstering up that skill set he has, and then just taking it out to St Kilda Pier.
Nah. He'll win a flag for us 2030, and then he'll go home.
Yeah, well, you better hope so, otherwise you owe me $100.
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a weird bet.
Yeah, I'm still confident with that one.
Yeah. It's funny though, because you bet that West Coast will win a flag in 2030. You didn't say like by 2030, or like you specifically said that 1 year.
Yeah, well, we're not going to win anyone like a flag before then.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2029. But 2030 is a year, if you do the maths.
That you usually win one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, cool. You wanted to say something?
Oh, yeah. So, Corey would appreciate this, but I actually went to Guzman on Thursday.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, it was Warnborough.
Yeah.
So I took that with a grain of salt that, it's not the ones in the city. And I got a burrito. Marnie got the Cali Burrito. Matty topping. It was his first feed. He's from England. First feed in Australia because this was like 10 o'clock at night. I just got the standard chicken burrito and it was actually good. It was really good. It was fresh.
Spicy? It's always fresh, cuz. That's the shtick with Guzman. They say it's always fresh.
Because like we're waiting there for a bit, which I didn't care about because I knew it was going to be fresh.
Yeah.
And it was really good. Spicy, good level of spice. Probably wouldn't mind if it was a little bit hotter.
Oh, did you get you got spicy, right?
Yeah, spicy, yeah. But no, it was really good.
Yeah, good. Good to hear.
And I was like, I don't normally get the burrito at Zambreros. I normally get the bowl.
Oh, what?
I've had the burrito before at Zambreros, but...
Why?
That was definitely better.
Why do you get the bowl?
I don't know, like, because normally if I eat something like that, I'm in a rush.
Yeah.
So this is easier to eat, you know
what? What do you mean? That is almost
nah,
an
I'm
invalid
not
argument.
like eating in a car. I'm not like driving.
Yeah.
But like if I'm just in a rush, it's easier to eat a bowl, I reckon, than a burrito.
Oh, it's subjective. Like it's not. It's an opinion. I think it's wrong.
No, that's right. Because you're eating with a fork and you can just smash it down.
The whole point of a burrito is that it's...
You got to remove the alfoil.
What the fuck? It takes like 3 seconds to remove the alfoil, cuz.
It's easier to eat a burrito bowl than a burrito.
What do you have, motor neuron disease? You can't use your fucking hands properly.
No, well, my hands are like size 2.
Yeah, what? Dude, if I had a kid and that took them 15 seconds to peel off the alfoil, I'd say like...
I'm not saying eating a burrito is hard. All I'm saying is that if I was like, what's easier and quicker for me, I would go the bowl.
Yeah, okay. Well, the point, I just want to add to the end of this, the point of a burrito is that it's easy to eat. They've taken
I'm not saying it's hard.
I'm just saying easier.
Nah.
The whole shtick of a burrito is that they've taken all the contents of a meal and wrapped it up so you can just hold it and eat it like that.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, literally like that. You have to literally spoon it into your mouth and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, see, I disagree with that. I'm not saying eating a burrito is hard. It's easy. But eating a burrito bowl for me is easier than a burrito.
A burrito bowl is like fucking marbles and a burrito is like a football and I'm trying to pick them up.
No.
It is.
I disagree with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, get back to the point. The burrito is really good. So, I know a few weeks ago I said Zambreros was better. But after last Thursday, I might have to take that statement back and say that Guzman is slightly in front.
We'll go to Perth and get one from the Northbridge store. The last time I had one at the Northbridge store, I was honestly thinking, fuck, if I could give someone a burrito, it would be this. Like if someone said, I want a really, really good burrito, really tasty, fresh, I would give them that exact one I ate.
Well, we should go there.
Yeah, we should.
We need to go there.
Could go to Mexican Kitchen. Have you ever been to Mexican Kitchen in Fremantle?
Yeah, good.
You rate it?
Yeah. I haven't been there in a while though. But they're like enchiladas. Is it enchiladas? Or whatever Mexican dish when you make like the little tacos yourself.
Yeah.
I've had them there before and they're really good.
Yeah, I just remember, I can't remember the food that much, but they do giant fish bowls that are like a litre big and you just drink them.
We should vlog that.
Yeah, we should.
And then there's also a really good Mexican in Northbridge.
Oh, is there?
Like a proper Mexican.
Proper?
Yeah.
What, straight out of Sheffield?
Yeah, straight out of Sheffield.
What is it? What's it called?
Don't know the name, but it's near Street X. That's all I know. Like near Street X and Ollie.
Yeah.
2 clothing stores. And it's really good. Pretty expensive, but it's good.
Yeah, cool.
So I think that's better and more authentic than the one in the Freo one. But I'd have to go to both and make another opinion.
Yeah.
The last time I went to the city one, I thought it was a lot better than the Freo one.
We should do it then. We should do it like a Mexican vlog kind of thing.
Yeah.
But GYG should sponsor us as well, or me specifically, the amount of people I've gotten to eat. I need a sponsorship from GYG and Slovenia.
Yeah,
because the amount of money I'm bringing into those places is just absurd.
Yeah. Yeah, you're giving them a good rap. So.
Yeah, for sure.
There's actually a Mad Max coming in Rockingham.
I heard, and I always used to fucking chat mad shit about Mad Max, but I had one of their breakfast burritos once. Fuck, it was top shelf. It was Sydney Airport, so take it with a grain of salt. I was hungry and tired, But geez, it was a top shelf burrito. Yeah.
Lewis Bevington loves Mad Max. So
yeah, he would.
He'd be really pleased to hear that it's coming to Rockingham.
Why does he love it so much? It is a bit of a Spectrum kind of franchise.
It is his vibe. Yeah, I don't know. He used to always go on about because there was one in Baldivis.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was always like, "Oh, I'll drive you to Baldivis to get Mad Max." I was like, "If you want to."
Well, we had one Mexican place for a bit there, and then at one stage we didn't even have any, and now we're gonna have.
Which Mexican?
We had Zambreros, which isn't Mexican.
Yeah. Oh, we had Zambreros too.
I just want to clarify, Zambreros isn't Mexican. It's just fucking like burritos, but it's not Mexican. Whereas Guzman is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I'll say was that the Guzman was really fresh, and that's what made it top tier.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You go into Zambreros and you get yourself a burrito, and everything's been made before. Whereas you go to Guzman and everything is made once you order it.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I'm just eating an ANZAC biscuit right now. My mum and my niece made these.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give a little bit of a nibble. I haven't had an ANZAC bicki for a couple of years, I reckon. So,
they're pretty good.
Give that a quick taste.
They're sweet. They're good. This is an iconic Australian biscuit. If you're not from Australia, you wouldn't have heard of these, but they're pretty popular around ANZAC Day.
Not overseas?
I think they call them something else.
They're for the Galipples. We eat these for the Galipples.
Yeah, I think they just call them an oni or something.
Oh really? Like in the UK?
Yeah, something like that. Because it's made out of oats and golden syrup and shit.
Do they go, like in the UK, the kids probably say to the parents, like, oh, isn't this called an ANZAC bicki in Australia? Like, what's an ANZAC? The people in the UK are probably like, they're the that we just got sent, that we sent on the front line to get absolutely fucking slaughtered instead of us.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what that was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, good.
Okay. Very sweet.
This pod is powered by SJ's Community, where lifting, laughing and living better all collide. Check out our 7-day free trial via the show notes or in our Instagram.
My 4-year-old niece made these.
Yeah.
With my mum.
You said that. It's dope, man.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, this is actually fucking really nice.
Soft.
Good. Actually really good.
Really good. Can have about 10 of them.
Yeah. Were these the only 2 left?
The good thing about ANZAC biscuits is that...
Should have bought the whole fucking 10 back over because...
I purposely didn't. The good thing about ANZAC biscuits is that they're like crunchy, but then when you get to the centre of the biscuit, it's soft. So you get a bit of both worlds.
It's a good biscuit in terms of that.
It is one of my favourite biscuits because of that. Yeah.
What's another good biscuit that you like?
Another good biscuit? Like a choc chip?
Yeah, chop chip's good though. Sometimes they're too hard though. See, this is where this is the defined balance that.
That's why I love it in ANZAC.
Sometimes the choc chip bicki is just too hard.
Yeah, it's too chewy.
Sometimes they can be really malty as well.
Yeah, Subway cookies are good, but they're rich.
Really calorie dense.
So calorie dense.
I haven't had one for years.
You used to smash them.
I mean, with the decline of Subway, I've spoken about it. You can go back to another podcast and listen to that if you want. But
And
Subway cookies used to be 3 for like $1 or some shit back in the day.
there's probably like 3 for like $8 now.
Literally. Subway, just to walk in there, they ask you for $20 just to look at the menu.
It's crook, eh?
Yeah.
So crook.
Speaking of food though, I want to do our first ever draft.
Yep.
Combo draft. You got four to draft.
4 to
The
draft.
shittest vegetables.
The shittest.
Yeah.
And going on like ones that we like you consume kind of on a regular basis, or just
Look,
like
I know I like to say things to you and then you always like to, define what I'm asking.
yeah.
But just don't think too deeply about this one. Just
Well, you gotta like. There's veggies out there you just never eat.
ready? my Euro identification, all the information on the back. Heads, tails.
Okay. Nice.
You didn't say heads or tails.
Well, you dropped it before you flipped it.
Alright, ready? Heads or tails?
Yeah.
For you to start.
Heads.
You start.
I'm a Brussels sprout.
I was gonna say Brussels sprout.
They just give you nothing. They're so
They're
plain.
so shit.
Yeah.
They're so bad.
Like, I'll never cook them.
I
I'll
don't-
eat them if someone cooks them for me, but I'll never cook them myself.
I don't think there's a way you can make them good either.
No.
Yeah.
Like, not at all. It's
disgusting.
They just offer you nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's number one.
Okay, I think you're winning for sure right now. My first draft, it's gonna have to be parsnip.
Oh, yeah.
Parsnip's not a good one either.
No, that's mid-ass.
It's hard to make that into something that you want to actually eat.
Yeah. That's mid. What else? See, I don't really rate peas that much.
Yeah, fair.
I'll eat them. I always eat them. Like, I purposely always eat them first, just to get it over and done with.
Likewise.
And I also hate when they get mixed with the food.
Yeah, same.
Like, you know when people like to mix their peas in like a curry or that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because they don't taste like much and you just pop them.
Depends though, if you cook them in like the juices of whatever you're cooking and they absorb that flavour, good. But if you just like steam or boil them, yeah, you're not gonna have a good time.
I like snow peas. Or what are they called? Like where the peas are inside of the little leaf thing. Is that what snow peas?
Yep.
They're good.
Okay, that's my one. Snow peas, they suck.
No, they're good.
I disagree.
Yeah, right. So is that 3? Or is that 2 each?
2 each, yeah.
What other veg out there? 'Cause I'm just thinking of veggies that I actually like. I like broccoli. See, carrots. I love roasted carrots, but boiled carrots, mid.
Yeah, but what tastes good boiled?
I don't mind broccoli boiled.
Yeah, besides that.
Yeah, nothing. I don't even rate boiled spuds.
Exactly. So it's like, of course it's going to be bad if you're looking at it from that perspective. Everything's bad boiled.
So I can't say boiled carrots?
No, you have to say carrots if you want.
Just trying to think of veggies. What other ones are there?
There's a couple vegetables, mate. There's a couple.
Yeah, but mid ones.
There's a couple good ones.
I'm thinking of all the goodies.
We should have given ourselves time constraints for this.
Yeah, we're probably going overboard in this. Just list a few veggies.
I'm not helping you, cuz it's a draft.
I know, I'm just trying to think of mid ones. I'm not thinking about all the good ones. Because I love broccoli.
Can I go then?
Broccolini.
Did you run out of time?
I love zucchini.
I'll go cauliflower. I'm not a
shit,
great
yeah.
fan of cauliflower.
Yeah, cauliflower's mid.
Yeah.
Cauliflower in the cheese sauce, so that's really good.
I don't even like that either.
So that's really good.
Yeah.
I'm stumped here. I'm just trying to. I'll go carrots.
Yeah.
Just because I hate boiled carrots. Like, I hate them with a passion. See, and roasted carrots are good, but they'll still never be my first thing, so I'll go carrots.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pumpkin for my 4th.
Pumpkin's good.
It's not.
It is.
Pumpkin soup's okay.
No.
That's it.
Roast pumpkin.
Nah, shit. It's disgusting.
No.
Pumpkin's an evil vegetable. It's a fucking Halloween special.
Roast pumpkins are really good.
No. Well, yeah, it could be. I would never get roast pumpkin or pumpkin from like a restaurant, ever.
Have you had good roast pumpkin though?
Yeah.
With salt?
Yeah.
With the skin on?
Yeah.
I don't think I have. Where's like crunchy?
Yeah, I have.
I don't think I have. Yeah. I'll make it for you one time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. What's the one that looks like zucchini?
I don't know, cucumber?
I'm pretty stumped for a 4.
That's right, we can finish it up there.
Yeah, we'll finish there.
So I've won the first one simply because I came up with 4.
Yeah. But Just because I rate, like, I like broccoli.
Yeah.
I like pumpkin. I like sweet potato. I like potato.
Yeah. I think you'll just have to do your research before next podcast.
Yeah, I'll give that. Yeah.
Poor preparation calls for poor execution.
Agree.
Not that I prepared, but yeah.
I was stumped there. Chomp, chomp.
All right, you want to talk about the discrepancy of, gym goers when we're comparing early AM starters to like late PM sesh grinders?
Yeah. So I reckon, to be honest, both of them, whether you train early before work or you train after work, I think you both have that dog in you.
Yeah.
Like,
I reckon
both of them.
I reckon late evening's got the dog in them way more though. You're talking like an 8 PM weeknight kind of train.
Yeah, they obviously have the more dog in them because, like, they're still grinding it out. The gym's usually a lot busier. But I still think them two, early AM and late PM, have a lot more dog in them than people that just come in at like 9 AM or 10 AM.
Yeah, they do. But then again, like, people that come in at 9 or 10 AM, do they have jobs? Like, what are they doing?
No, generally not. Like,
Who are these people? I'm always in the gym and it's like fucking 1 PM.
Mate, it'll be parents.
You reckon? Oh,
Yeah, 'cause the
I see
gym-
like fucking young people younger than us.
No, this is how the gym goes. It'll be busy up until about 7 AM. 7 till 9, it's quiet. And then you get school drop-off parents that come in. Or people who are on shift work, obviously.
Yeah.
And then it goes quiet pretty much until about 3. And then you get all the school kids. And then from 5, it's like school kids.
School kids galore at 5 PM.
And people who finish work.
Yeah.
So I just think overall, with the people that come in before 7 AM or people who come in after 5, they're the dogs. Like they mean business. They're coming in to the gym like a lot of them. They're following a program.
Yeah.
Like generally, the people coming in them times aren't just coming in for the sake of it. They're either following a program or they kind of know what they're doing. Whereas the other people kind of just come in whenever. But for me, I think like a 5 AM trumps someone that coming in at like 6 PM for me personally.
Yeah, but then again, I see someone 7:30 PM just knocking out a session.
Yeah.
When do you feel more like a hard? Do you feel like a hard? You train at 5 AM?
Yeah, that's a good
shout.
shout.
Do you feel like a hard when you've just finished a shift at 8 PM, 8:30 at night, and you go, I'm about to get some work in?
Yeah, true. That's a good. Yeah, no, yeah. I'll back your statement up. 8 PM is like a.
I prefer to train. I would love if I could just wake up and train.
Yeah.
But
When's your perfect time to train?
7,
When did you wake up?
6, 5:36.
And you just you've had no food,
Yeah.
no caffeine.
Perfect situation. I'd have some caffeine, but yeah, usually not.
See, my perfect time to train would be like probably like 8 AM, but I've had a coffee before, and I've kind of chilled.
I like to get it done before anything. So like you wake up, ideally you would have done a session. That's why you're up early with a client.
Yeah.
And then before eating or anything or having coffee, just doing your own sesh. And then it's all right. Now I can enjoy the fruits of my labour. I can have a coffee.
Yeah.
Or if you someone like you, 2 or 3 coffees. I can enjoy like a little bit of a promiscuous lifestyle for the next hour. I can doom scroll for 15 minutes and feel not too bad about it.
You feel alright about it, eh?
Whereas I don't want to feed myself a coffee at 7 AM in the morning and then I don't have the luxury of having my first coffee later in the day as a reward and a treat for training earlier.
Yeah. See, yeah, I respect that. I do like training after training an early client. It does feel good. Especially if you don't have to rush it too much.
Yeah.
Like there's a little bit of, you got to rush a little bit so then you don't drag out your session. Because it's easy if you got a bit of time just to drag out your sesh. But I find like if you train a client, say 6 AM, then you train yourself, it's a good way to start the day.
Yeah, and it's good when you're on a little bit of a time constraint because then you don't fuck around. That's why I love an 8 PM grind because it's like
you smash it out.
You don't have time constraints, but you're like fucking.
I want to get out of here.
I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Grind out a good 40-minute sesh.
Yeah.
The best sessions I have are those late night, just knock it out the park, put on a bit of, I don't know, Metallica or something like that, and just knock it out the wood.
And especially because it's busy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'd say, yeah, you are right. 7 p.m. is probably the big dogs where, like, they've got a bit more dog in them.
Yeah.
And they're just getting through it because it's shit to train when it's busy.
I respect them way more, like late night, because you know they don't want to be there.
No, and it's so busy and everyone's like, oh, stuff this. Like, it's just chaotic. It's so hot generally when it's busy, especially in summer.
Oh, it's going to be so hot in summer. Fuck, I just forgot about
It's like a sweat box at night, and then everyone stinks.
Yeah.
Like, the BO, when the gym's busy, is pretty bad. Especially, like, when people wear pajama pants.
I don't know why, but...
But yeah, I think my perfect time to train is around 8, 9. But I'd like to go for a walk beforehand.
AM, you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for a walk beforehand, then go train. That's like the perfect time.
A really good session for me is I do a couple morning sessions, and then if I've got like an hour and a half break, I walk across the road and do like a field running sesh.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then come back in, shower, have my cough. That sets me up for a brilliant day.
Yeah, that's a good day. But it doesn't always work like that. With work?
No, not at all. Basically, I don't know why, but in summer I never get mornings off, so it's like I won't be able to get like a proper morning session, I don't reckon.
Yeah, but when you do, it does feel good. Whether you get a cancellation or things just align.
You miss what you can't have, like what you aren't able to have at the time. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
But that's another thing. I really love a 5 a.m. cancellation, 6 a.m. cancellation sesh. Because you just rocked up to the gym, you've woken up at 5 a.m, you get there, you check your phone, I'm not coming in today because of I don't know what, and then you just fueled and engulfed in rage. Because you're just like, oh cool, I just woke up at fucking 5, went to bed at like 11:30 p.m, woke up at 5, no sleep to come here. You've cancelled, let's get to work.
So I don't think I love it, but I see what you mean, the positive behind it, and that it does make you get to work, whether on the lappy or
some of the best lappy work I've ever done is when the 6 a.m.'s cancelled and I've got 2 hours and I'm like, I'm just going to knock the fuck out of some work.
But I'd still rather just wake up early and not have a session there, like not get a cancellation and work.
Yeah.
I don't think cancellation's ever good. You can make it good, but it's still not good to get that message.
No, of course not. Yeah.
But I get what you mean. I do get what you mean. I'm just saying it never feels good.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, there's nothing inherently good or bad, like I always say, but...
All I'm saying is, if you're a client of ours, please don't cancel on us.
Yeah.
Unless you have to.
If you're sick, cancel.
Yeah.
But if you're not sick, let's get to work.
Yeah.
Because you just get those clients. I have a couple clients that... We've spoken about this before. I need to put like the firm word on them. I've had one recently that's like bailed the last 2 weeks. And we're in such a good rhythm. And now I've got to say, like...
You got to put your head down.
This week I'm like, we got to get to work. Like, you're the one that cares so desperately about getting these results. Like, you have proven time and time again how desperate you are for these results. It is ill of me to let you just not do it, you know?
It's tough love at the end of the day.
If you don't really want to do it, just leave and let's not do it. But while we're here, we got to crack in. Otherwise, you're just not going to get these results.
Yeah, so true. And people do find that quite hard, particularly people who've never trained hard before, I find.
Yeah.
Where they don't know what training hard feels like. And they just got to put their head down. I've got one client similar to that. It has a lot of goals they want to achieve. It sometimes finds it hard to like put their head down. But like I've been the last few weeks like just been like, brother, if you keep doing this, like you're not gonna make any changes.
Yeah, because it's like you're giving me money for what? Because inconsistency leads to non-ideal outcomes, you know, and non-ideal results. You're basically just giving me money. Like we need to give you value for your money, you know.
Yeah, so true. That's like people who do SJs too, because it's obviously quite cheap.
Yeah.
So people pay for it, and then sometimes they don't do it because they're like, oh, it's not that much.
Yeah. Shouts out to Big Tatey and Counter Thompson. I reckon they've both paid
it's like
$10 a week. I reckon they've both been on for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that is. 40 times 80 times 6. What's 80 times 6? 500 bucks.
480.
They've given us $500 for like
Doing nothing.
not a lot.
Yeah. Tady's come to a few Saturday AM sessions.
And so is Key, but that's one thing I hate about business is when people like. I love when my friends and family support my business.
Yeah.
But I hate when people support it, but they don't like want it.
Yeah, they don't want
I'm
it.
almost just like, dude, just fucking don't be on it, and just like I just want.
Because you want people to get results.
If this was a good product, you would want to be on it.
Yeah.
So.
I know. You want them to just get results at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Stewie Morehouse is in a bit of a rut at the moment with training, and he's noticed that. He's coming still to a few.
He's been class, man. He's getting so much stronger and fitter, and he's not even.
No,
that
he's still doing really well.
consistent
But he even said to me the other day, "I haven't been as good as I was."
But
he's obviously been. His life's been pretty busy. So I do want him to get back on the horse a bit.
Yeah.
But no, he's doing really well, and he's getting a lot of results, which is really good.
Yeah, if he just trained once more a week.
Yeah. Well, that's what he was doing for a period.
Yeah.
He was coming on his own.
How strange seeing him in the gym at the first.
Especially when he's busy.
Because it's like.
It was like 8 p.m. It was like 6 p.m. at night.
It's like seeing a fish out of water.
Big Stewie Morehouse in the gym. It was good. So Stewie, when you listen to this, get back into the gym.
Yeah, get back on the horse, cuz. But that's something we can probably be better with for SJs, is probably a little bit more accountability. I know it's PTing and coaching is one of those situations, one of those professions where you actually have to babysit sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you have to be constantly nagging people.
Yeah, and you don't want to be nagging, but we have to do it.
Yeah, like a doctor will never message you and be like, you taking your medication, you're doing the exercises that you're meant to be doing. But we kind of have to.
Yeah, so true.
Chomp, chomp.
Over unders. This segment sponsored by Acon.
Actually, it might be sponsored by another company soon. Because
hopefully,
I will say SJ's received its first ever sponsorship proposal.
Yeah.
So we're in the works of identifying what specifically that is. So yeah, might be sponsored by somebody soon.
You'll hear that soon. Okay, exercise. We've been smashing this one a bit, or I have at least. You have a bit. Weighted dips.
Underrated?
Oh, underrated.
Underrated? Yeah. Well, dips I think are underrated.
Yeah, dips in general are really underrated.
So just loading it with external load, yeah, that's pretty underrated.
Yeah, good.
Can be overrated because it can fuck up your joints hell bad. But
100%.
Obviously, if it's progressed appropriately, like anything else, it's fine. Yeah.
Good accessory for your bench press.
It's not well,
if you want to improve your bench.
I know, but it's a fucking hard exercise.
Oh, 100%.
People put it on the same day as bench, which we did in our program. Fuck, that's something that I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I probably wouldn't do that myself that much. It's tough work.
It's very tough.
You're like, let's put a hell fucking demanding exercise on your joints and stack that with another fucking hell hard.
Yeah, but if your joints are good, I think it's fine.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course, if your joints are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sport, boxing.
It's it's underrated. But I'm just going to be devil's advocate here and say it's overrated right now.
Just because in regards to
MMA,
the sport itself?
Yep, boxing is getting really stale, I think. Boxing was the most
It was the thing back in the day.
upbeat, insane combat sport because it was the original one. And now UFC has really taken over the industry. And UFC, it's all the martial arts. It's like boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, bloody judo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, karate, all that shit in one.
Yeah.
So there's so many different avenues to explore with mixed martial arts. There's so many more potential outcomes or potential things that can happen. Whereas boxing, you got to be a real purist nowadays to prefer that over UFC because you got to watch something and go and respect it for what it is. Just like if someone didn't really understand grappling wouldn't really enjoy watching specifically just grappling.
Yeah.
Like, i.e. me, I wouldn't really enjoy watching just grappling. However, I really like watching grappling in the UFC because anything can happen.
What's cool, I think, about UFC is that, like, if it's not a big fight, it still attracts a fair bit of attention. Whereas with boxing, if it's not really a big fight...
Yeah, you got to be one of the
really
top dogs. But in saying that, boxing still makes more money.
Does it?
Yeah, like... The biggest boxing fights in the world are fucking massive.
Yeah.
Just because UFC hasn't been adopted by the entire planet yet, like boxing already did 50 years ago. But I think boxing peaked 20 years ago.
With, what's his name? What was that fighter? That one, like, heaps?
Mayweather?
Yeah, Mayweather, dude.
Yeah, with him, like that 2010s era was pretty prolific. And now I honestly just see UFC just fully taking over. They just signed a $7 billion deal with Paramount.
Did they?
Yeah, so there's no
billion.
pay-per-view anymore. Like, you just sign up to Paramount with a subscription.
I don't mind that.
Well, I don't mind it, but you got to think how the fighters getting paid, because traditionally the fighters would like do all their pre-fight marketing and stuff like that to get more pay-per-view buys, to get more money, because a fighter would sign a contract and it'd be like, you get X amount % of pay-per-view sales. Whereas now there is no pay-per-view. Now there's a subscription-based model. So it's like, what do the fighters get out of this?
True, yeah. If they're not getting as much...
But who knows? Maybe when they sign a contract, they're like, I want... There might be 15% of subscriptions for the month. But then it would be...
Get quite technical.
Yeah, get really technical. I don't know. I'm not a fucking...
Yeah. As long as the fighter's being looked after in some way, and they're not just getting shunted.
Which a lot of them get shunted hell bad.
Yeah, which is quite common when it comes to sports.
You get dudes, especially in fighting, where it's like they get paid $30,000 for a win. They've spent $30,000 on their training camp for 6 weeks. Yeah. They make no money.
And like all the coaching staff and all that they have.
There was literally this guy doing a press conference after his UFC win, and he was like, I've got $4.
Really?
And showed them his bank account. And then The Rock bought him a house.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Serious?
The Rock straight up just was like, dude, I got your house.
That's sick. Good on him.
But that's the thing, man. These dudes are putting their literal lives on the line. Like, you can actually die. And they're making, like, not that much money. You got to be really good to make shitloads of money.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you make it to the UFC, you might not make a lot. But just back to the boxing, I used to love Manny Pacquiao. And I could watch those fights like all day when he was in his prime. That was prime boxing. And
would have been cool to be around for like peak Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. Fuck, that would have been
cool.
sick. That would have been really cool.
Alright, the last one, last but not least, random, cold showers.
Underrated.
Makes you feel hell good, eh?
Makes you feel so good. It's one of those things where you just like, try to amp yourself up to get in. And then once you're out, you're like, why the fuck did I not want to do that?
Yeah, it feels so much better. I think anyone that disagrees, like I get their point, they're like, why do I need to do that? Just finish off with a cold shower once and compare that to when you finish with a hot shower and you feel so much better.
Yeah, but it's like the people that say, why do I need to do that? It's because life's inherently just suffering, that's why. Because you know what you
challenge
do?
Yourself.
You make yourself suffer a little bit more just to deal with life. That's why. Like, it's not that deep, just do stuff, like, you know?
Yeah.
All these people like that, I don't even want to go on a tangent here, but you got people struggling with like depression, weight issues, stuff like that. It's just because you're not suffering enough, Just suffer a little bit more. Don't eat that comfort food. Do that exercise you don't want to do. Fucking cold showers, as stupid as it sounds.
It's such an easy thing to make yourself uncomfortable and challenge
it's
yourself.
me. What's the date? I'm like 30 days into that, because every year I do like 40 days of cold dips. Like,
are you still been doing them?
Yeah.
Have you?
I'm 30 days in. Last night at 9:30 at night, it's 8 degrees, and I'm fucking like crook as fuck, and I'm like, I'm going to jump in the pool. Heaps of people go, you're an idiot, that's dumb, why would you do that? Because I don't want to. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I do get that. I get the two sides of that, because obviously one, you're really crook, so it probably wouldn't be a bad thing stopping, but I also do get, because you're so close to You're doing it for the whole month?
Yeah, well, I'm doing it for 40 days.
40 days,
whatever
yeah.
that is, yeah.
So do you get why you're doing it, but also at the same time?
It's logistically it's done because I'm sick, but at the same time I signed the contract in my brain that I was doing something, so now I've got to finish it.
You've got to get it done.
And I don't want to do it, and it might not be giving me any great benefits, but it's just something I don't want to do that I make myself do.
Yeah.
Which
the world would be a lot better place, I reckon, if people had that mentality.
Yeah, I think so.
Of doing things that make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, I really think so. Yeah.
Could be anything. It could be like from small things to big things.
Going to the gym.
Yeah.
I know, I've heard have you seen a lot of flack on the internet about people going like, the gym is not hard to go to the gym. Like, you're making it out like it's something hell hard. All you have to do is lift weights and like scroll on your phone. But it is hard.
It is hard. But at the same time, like the process isn't that hard.
Yeah, like grab something, lift it up and put it back down. Yeah, of course the process isn't that hard, but it's actually making yourself do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you get the taste of it.
Yeah, but cold showers are good for a variety of reasons. That main one I think is just doing something that you don't want to do. But also it makes you feel really good.
Makes you feel so
Makes you
good.
feel really alert as well. I remember back in the day, I was trying to use it to like combat tiredness when I was studying at home, especially because we had like a rainwater tank at the house. In winter it was freezing, so like once I was super tired from studying, this is before I drank coffee, I would just jump in a cold shower for like a minute and then I'd just be like pretty alert.
Yeah, you wake yourself up.
And also good for mindfulness as well. If you're like really stressed or anxious, if you have access to a shower, jump in the cold shower. Fucking probably take your mind off it.
Yeah, make yourself present.
Instead of being hell worried and anxious, you're probably going to think like, fuck, I'm cold. So yeah, underrated.
A good way to start the day is like finish off with a cold shower.
Yeah.
Have a cough. 2 scoops of creatine.
Is that how you start your days?
That's generally how I've been doing it. Not like exactly in that or as soon as I wake up, but it's a good way. And then go train. That's like a perfect way to start the day for me.
Yeah. But you didn't say that the other day when we were talking about our perfect day, cuz. So you're lying right now.
Yeah, but I've just recently been doing that.
Oh yeah, really?
So.
Yeah, I need it. Like every time I look at the shower and I'm like, oh, I should have a cold one, but I'm not going to. And then I'm just standing in a hot shower and I'm just thinking like, you weak dog, man.
Yeah. Although, whenever I don't do it and then I get out of the shower and like dry myself, I'm like, you're a loser.
Yeah, you could have done it.
Yeah.
You could have done it. Exactly.
I actually, a fair bit recently, if I don't do it, I get out of the shower and 2 times now I've gotten back in the shower.
Back in just to prove it
I'm
to
like,
yourself.
so just do it, you weak dog.
I think I went like 6 months one stage with just cold showers. During winter as well.
Just cold, you're not even starting with hot?
No, just cold.
Yeah, so I do struggle with that aspect. Like, I do enjoy starting with hot.
Yeah.
You did go pretty hard.
But it makes your showers quicker. That's another.
Yeah, it is. If you want to save water.
Showers. Yeah, like if you want to save water and be environmentally friendly, man, you jump in that cold shower, soak yourself up, and get straight out.
Yeah. If you want to save the bills, just have cold showers.
I remember during that 6 months of cold showers I was in Lauterbrunnen in Switzerland in the valley, and I've just finished like a day of trekking, and it was like, I don't know, how cold does that valley get?
Pretty cold.
And I went into the hostel to have a shower, and it was like, you got to pay €2 for hot water. It's like, fuck you, there's no fucking way I'm giving you €2, you dog. Just raw dog the cold shower. And it was fine at the time because I was cold showering so much, but I wouldn't do that now.
You'd happily pay
That's the weakness of my mind right now, is I would be like, fuck that, I'm 100% paying €2.
€2 though for a hot shower is crook.
$4.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well, Switzerland, man.
Yeah, Switzerland's fucked.
I paid €5 for a shower on that Mont Blanc hike.
5?
Because they were like, oh, you can have a shower. I was at this place for dinner and they were like, you can have a shower if you want, you look hell dirty. And I was like, yeah, sick. And they were like, yeah, €5.
It would have been a good shower though. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure the actual quality of the shower itself, the shower head, like if we're going to get technical, but I'm saying you probably would have enjoyed it.
I recalled it being good. The dinner I had was So. There was like burgers and pizzas at this place, but then they had this like French Alps specialty dish. And I was like, I'm in the French Alps, fuck, I'm just going to smash that specialty dish. It was like bread, cheese and egg, and it's like they just guzzled fucking half a bottle of white wine into it. It was proper French food.
Yeah.
Wasn't that good.
Switzerland food, I didn't really get to enjoy it that much because it was so expensive. The only like traditional thing I had was like this cheese.
Rosti.
Rosti
or rosti? Yeah, like cheese, eggs, some vegetables in it.
And you just dip it.
Oh, no, you're talking about the cheese fondue.
Yeah.
Fucking talking about, say, the food's too expensive, cousin. You get the fucking cheese fondue.
I linked up with this dude from Switzerland.
Oh, and he said to get that.
And he was like, you got to get that. So I got it. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but gee, it was a bit sickening.
Dude, rosti, I think it's called rosti or something. Potato rosti. Oh, have you had that?
No.
I've
had it from like a cafe here, but not.
It's just like a bunch of hash browns, but like combined into. Oh, it was class that meal.
How good would it be to be in Europe right now?
Oh, mate, I would do some appalling things to get myself into Europe right now. Someone said that they could teleport me to a mountain in like the French Alps or something.
Would you do a bodybuilding comp to go to Europe?
Yeah. I'd sell out hard. I'd forget my day ones. I'd sell out immediately to get to Europe.
Just to be in Europe right now?
Yeah, that would be awesome. But yeah, that's it. That's my overrated, underrated, whatever you want to call it. Is that good enough for you?
That's good. That was one of our longest over unders.
That was, yeah, because a bit of a tangent there, you know.
Yeah,
but,
as we do.
Yeah. Speaking of going on a tangent, I want to talk about that put their hands on arse in public and public PDA.
Bit of PDA we're talking about. Yeah, I've never really gotten around that. I've always found it a bit strange, especially like in public areas where it's like a lot of people and they're just grabbing it.
Yeah.
And by grabbing it, I mean like grabbing it.
What I'm picturing in my head is like two people walking, they're wearing jeans and like the chick's got her hand in the dude's jocks and jeans just planted on their ass. That's what I'm picturing.
Or when they're both doing it at the same time. That's really weird.
Like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Or I find that and in the gym PDA.
There's not a worse place to kiss someone than the gym.
Like, I don't care about PDA, but like I'd never do it. But in the gym, and people just going like all over each other, it's like, brother, chill out for a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, grabbing asses, no need.
Yeah, and where's the line drawn with PDA? I reckon in the gym should be strictly no PDA. It's a gross environment, firstly. Very unhygienic. And emotionally, it's not the right environment as well.
Yeah. And what's the line of PDA, you reckon?
In the gym or in general?
Just in general.
Oh, like a hug and a kiss is fine, like, you know.
It's context. So if you're saying see to each other, fine. But like, you know when people just like...
Oh, I mean, if you really love someone passionately, it's, you know, giving them a hug is pretty nice.
Yeah, and then... but like, when people are resting and they're just like... Well, they're resting in the exercise, they're just like all over each other.
Oh, yeah, like sitting on each other, kiss each other. It's like, you want us to turn around so you can fuck? Or, like, I don't get it.
Yeah. Lewis Babington and I were driving, it's a while ago now, but after an SJ session from the park to the Caf, and on the beach at the foreshore, this couple was walking and they're just, like, hands just planted both on their ass, but like, not just planted there, I mean like grabbing it. Yeah, like full digging in. It's like, what the fuck?
Like a deep tissue massage fucking on the beach, man.
There's so many cars and so many people walking by, and they're just like doing that deep tissue massage and shit. It's gone hard.
Yeah.
I just don't get that.
I gotta be honest, I have participated in PDA before.
Yeah, same.
But usually I'm like a little bit drunk. And that's usually why, because my perception of like what I think is normal and not normal kind of changes and is manipulated depending.
By PDA, you mean like when people were around? Like what if you're in public when no one's around? Does that count as PDA for?
Well, public. Well,
it is public.
Let's break it down. Like, what's public nudity count as? Does people have to be around?
True. Yeah,
like, if you're running naked on the freeway, but there's no cars, is that public nudity?
Of course.
So then, what is PDA? Is PDA strictly when people?
I think like if no one's really around.
Yeah, I've dabbled in a bit of PDA whether there's people there or not people there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Or when you're out in a club and you're kissing someone and then you're just like thinking in your head, what the fuck, man?
So that's a bit different because it's a club though, I guess.
Yeah, but you shouldn't just smash people
Not smash.
or pash people like that, you know, in public.
Yeah, I think you just got to always have a bit of respect for people.
Hand holding's fine. Like, you want to express your love for somebody,
That's
hand holding's okay.
But there's none of this digging into the arse.
Cuddling, I think's fine. Like, say you're watching the sunset on Kings Park, like cuddling under a blanket, that's fine. Just grabbing someone's ass and just squeezing the living daylights out of it, probably not it.
Yeah, like if you got, I think a good way to think about it. If you got a kid there, do you want your kid to be seeing that?
Yeah, that's actually a really good thing. Would be like, if there was a kid here, would you do that in front of the kid?
Yeah.
If the kid said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Then that's probably a good indication that it's like
a bit
far fetched.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'll ever put my hands like that. Just like I just don't think I'll ever do that.
Body walking.
Yeah, unless I'm like drunk as. But if I'm
still, I don't think you would.
Yeah, probably not. And it's like, you've just put your hands in their pants, right? And you're just going to go touch something that everybody else has to touch. Like, do you have hand sanitizer strapped to your belt?
I don't think they do. No.
Because then you're touching shit with your hand that's just been in your partner's pants. Which, you might want to be in their pants, don't get me wrong, that's fine, it's up to you. But I don't quite want the same stuff as you.
Yeah. You are a bit on that extreme side of Jones, but I do get what you mean.
Is that extreme, is it? Is it extreme that I don't want to fucking...
You don't want poo particles?
Poo particles on my hands?
Nah, I do get that. Yeah, people... Just have a bit of respect.
Yeah, and it's awkward. It's awkward, especially in the gym. Like, you finish a set, you sit up, and there's just two people, like, kissing in front of you, and you're like...
You can do a complete 180, like...
Yeah, you have to look the opposite direction. You're just uncomfortable in your own fucking training environment.
Yeah. Especially the gym, like our gym. Because there's 14-year-olds, like 70-year-olds training.
Yeah. There's definitely a time and a place.
100%.
Maybe cinemas? A pash at the cinemas? Is that over the line or under the line?
Depends how busy the cinema is.
Like chicken jockey busy?
No. Oh, if you want to do it, I don't care. But it's better than a gym.
What if a dude's passion, he's missing, he's like, oi, check this out. Check this out. Would you be okay with that?
Oh, fuck it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, PDA. I'm not quite the PDA person.
Yeah.
Neither are you, but
neither is Dan Boss. We don't need to say anything else.
I don't think he's any affection whatsoever. I've never seen him affectionate once.
There was one time.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep.
So last week you asked why Smith machines have thicker bars.
Yeah.
And my answer was just because it's a Smith machine, you know, you don't have that part where you have to stabilise it yourself. Also, just because of materials and costs and stuff, I believe that they just make it any thickness. But I've actually asked the internet.
What was the reason?
And there's a few reasons. Structural stability. So obviously with lifting bars, they've got like a little bit of lax about them. They do bend a little bit. Whereas with a Smith machine bar, you don't want it to bend at all. Because people can be doing outrageous shit with it, you know, they could be doing like...
Yeah, all different movements.
Pulls hell hard and slamming it back down. So it's got to be super durable, thick and strong.
Yeah.
So that's a big portion of it. They don't really care about the mechanics of it. It's purely just to perform Smith machine exercises. Guided track compatibility. So the bar needs to fit securely into the machine's linear bearings or bushings. So obviously when you look onto the sides of a Smith machine bar, those bearings are like quite wide. So they've got to find a bar that fits into those bearings appropriately.
That makes sense.
Which, makes a bit of sense. And the thicker diameter ensures that there's smoother movement along the rails and better alignment with the machine's mechanics, which is fair enough. Apparently counterbalance systems plays a part in it too. Safety and control, apparently. It's apparently designed to be safe to solo lift, which I don't understand why that means it's thicker.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. The bearings in that make sense.
Yeah, that all makes sense. I think these other bottom ideas are a little bit far-fetched, but it's apparently to help reduce wobbles as well. And also weight distribution. So this is something I didn't really consider, but all the bars on Smith machines are different weights.
Yeah,
they're not 20 kilos.
No, I think the one at Revo's, I think that's 11.
11, really?
Yeah, it's a strange number. I know it's a strange number. But yeah, I knew all Smith machines are different weight, but that makes sense with the bearings. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really understand the resistance on Smith machines, like weightless, because it just feels like absolutely nothing.
It feels nothing.
Yeah.
Like if clients tell me to add the weight, I always say no.
Of the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, people stop doing that. Like, with anything with a bar, just
except for the barbell. Barbell, you add the weight.
What do you mean? Oh, the barbell, yeah, you add the weight.
But on a Smith,
on a Smith machine, like any sort of machine, leg press, hack squat, all that stuff, don't include the weight of the machine.
The reason why too, because if you go to a different gym, like those machines will be all different as well. So it's just easier just to count the weight that you added.
Sometimes my clients want to, and I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I do that too with clients.
If they're like, oh, I got 120 leg press, but it's because the leg press weighs 20, I'm like, whatever, psychologically that's a win, so yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Dave, one of my older clients, he's 75 now, and he just did a 205 kilo hack squat.
What?
For 2 reps.
Fuck, 205.
But it was 170?
Or 170, and then he included...
Because the machine is 36 kilos or 35 kilos. So that's where... Because he likes to count the machine, so I've always counted the machines with him.
Fuck me, I was going to say 205 is heaps.
Yeah, it goes hard.
Heaps for a 75-year-old.
Yeah. But still 170 is a lot.
Dude, some people die at 75 years old. This dude's doing fucking 205.
He's had 2 knee replacements as well. Like, he just goes hard.
What was wrong with his knees? Or just
wear and tear, old age.
Do you have to...
Didn't really strength train when he's...
Have you been manipulating the way his stance is because of his knees? Because the hack squat puts a lot of load through the knees? Or?
Yeah, just find a comfortable spot so his feet are a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Because if he goes too low, he doesn't get a good range.
Yeah. Fuck, man, that's solid.
Yeah, no, he does well. He goes well. He goes hard. He's someone where if there's like certain people where they're worried about like what they're doing if it's too hard, and like so sometimes Dad will like, oh, I've got a client who's 75.
Yeah.
And he's only been strength training for like 2-3 years. He's always been into his riding. He rides a lot, so he kind of knows it's a grip. And like
probably have pretty good quads then, good quality quad tissue.
100%.
Yeah.
But he goes hard.
Fuck man, I'd be posting that on socials.
Yeah, I didn't film it because I was a bit...
Are you scared?
I was spotting him. It was a bit... the warm-ups and that, he wasn't doing so good, but then he just pulled that off, so...
Oh yeah. Fuck man, that's solid.
Good. They're good socks there.
Awesome socks, yeah.
They're sick.
Shouts out Sarah Anor for getting me these. I usually wear these at basketball when I put up average of 10 and 4, 10 and 5.
You'll be returning to basketball soon.
Yeah.
Canberra Sports Facility.
Yeah. I wonder how I'll go.
Which league are you more keen to play on, the Wednesday or the Friday?
I want to see the way everybody's saying Wednesday is tough, challenging, this, that. Mate, let me go in there and have a crack. I'll see if it's challenging or not.
Let you cook, eh?
Yeah, let me cook. I was cooking those 5 or 6 games I played.
Yeah, you're doing really well on the Fridays.
Yeah, so I hope that I bring that back, but I don't practice basketball, so it's all about the feel. It's all about the feel for sure.
Yeah, I think the good thing about your game is just that you can jump and that you can run all day, because there's a lot of people in those leagues where
Yeah.
they don't have the best tank and they kind of die out. So I think that's definitely on your side.
My basketball is, like, to sum up my basketball abilities, I make heavily contested shots, layups in the paint. I drive, I'll make a layup with 3 people contesting it. However, I miss open layups badly. I don't know why.
We all have weak parts of the game.
That's why I jump, because you say I jump so high, like I'm basically touching rim every time I lay it up. It's because when I'm doing like a solo layup completely free, I just miss it. I just overthink it or something. Whereas like when I'm contesting with 3 people, I think my body just goes to the most like efficient kind of form.
But that's good. You know what works best for you. So
That's not good.
but it's good that, I know obviously you can improve on the other areas, but the fact that in game you know what works best, so you do that.
Yeah.
I still think that's a good thing.
And I can't really
Obviously
shoot.
you can improve on that, but you don't train for it.
Yeah. I'd
So
love
when
to
you-
just train and just learn to shoot, because I think if I could shoot, I would
It
be
would help.
very threatening.
It would help a fair bit.
Yeah. Because I do make the occasional 1 or 2 shots, but
Well, stay tuned. We should have something actually exciting coming up.
we've got an exciting basketball thing coming up.
If you're a listener of this pod, we would like you to get involved, especially if you're local to Rockingham or Perth.
Did you ever watch the NBA finals when they were in the bubble?
No.
No one was allowed in, obviously, so they'd have like all the fans on screens. So we should get like 3 or 4 plasma televisions and get all the international SJ's members and just put them on screens as well.
That'd be cool. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try and make that happen. We might not have 3 screens, but we could get 1.
I honestly reckon we're one of the best 1-2 punches at Cumbria Sports Facility in terms of basketball.
I do agree with that. Especially as business owners too.
Yeah.
Probably the best business partnership combo going around. At Cumbria.
We should try to get onto Max Schmarzo's basketball competition, eh?
That'd be sick. He can ball, man.
Dude, I would love to see him and Paul Fabritz go at it 1-on-1.
We should start commenting it.
Yeah, we should. I think Paul Fabritz is just... He is no joke.
He can ball. He
plays
balling against that dude. The other
Yeah,
day.
he plays 1-on-1 against James Harden and...
I think Max Schmarzo is a better shooter. Actually, I haven't really seen Paul shoot.
Nah,
but
I think Max Schmarzo is a better shooter because I'm a big fan, so I've dived
Did
deep.
you see-
And Paul Fabritz has had like a couple of hand injuries on his shooting hand, so his form, he reckons, is never the same. So some days he'll feel good, some days he won't. But his footwork and dribbling is exceptional. It's world class.
His handles are so good. So that's why it would be an interesting matchup. Max Schmarzo put up a post today and he was shooting. He was just going from
His shots
like
are
one
crazy.
wing to the other wing, one after another, and like he was running a fair bit, so he would have been gassed. And he shot at like 80%, 89%.
That seeing him, because you know how he's on this whole journey about trying to make it pro, and he can't get pro. How fucking good do you have to be pro? That dude is hitting deep threes with hands in his face against quality opposition, and you see him in his own practice where he's just knocking down threes over and over and over again. Not easy ones, hard ones, like quick step backs, stuff like that. And he can't go pro. How can he not go pro?
Just shows how good the quality of basketball is in America.
To get into the NBA, you got to be insane.
So good.
Or you got to just...
How do you reckon he would go in Australia basketball?
Well, even I've commented, but heaps of people have commented you should come to Australia because obviously he might not play NBL, but he can play NBL 1, which is pretty good.
This is really
There's
good.
people that play NBL 1 that make a very handsome income.
Imagine if you played for the Flames.
I reckon he'd dominate. And
kill it.
And then that opens up a window of opportunity for him to potentially make the NBL, you know? He could be a great, three-point
imagine
shooter
him
in the
at
NBL.
if he got to the Wildcats, that'd be sick.
That would be awesome. But I think, obviously, he's got a family. I don't know if he's got a kid or not, but that would
He might have
obviously...
I think he's got a young kid, doesn't he?
Maybe. I don't know how it would go if he was like to his missus, oh yeah, I'm just going to duck off to Australia and just chase this. But
I also reckon that she wouldn't be surprised too, because he puts up some interesting things.
He's your favourite player's favourite player, literally. Yeah. I love seeing him post stuff. And I love when people comment hate and he's just like, yeah, watch this.
He does well. He's someone that you get excited to watch his content.
Yeah.
I think he's got YouTube. I should watch his YouTube.
I was most famous dad. Mate, I fell in love with him as soon as he started doing watermelon reviews. Yeah. I was watching him do like 20-minute watermelon reviews. Just great stuff to eat.
Completely different to what he, like, as a coach, but he just does it.
Yeah.
He's good.
Basic. I'd love to meet him one day.
We should tee it up.
I'll send this to him. If he wants to listen to it, he can.
Yeah.
Would love to meet him.
We love you, Max.
You want to marry him?
No. Sorry, not that far.
What the fuck are we just about to talk about?
I don't know.
We have YouTube videos as well.
We do. If more people would watch them, that'd be good.
Yeah, we've actually got a range of different videos as well, where we've come to the realisation that you got to get eyes onto your business, and it might not necessarily be strictly business stuff. So we've delved a little bit into some more we're trying to show our true colours and personality to people. So we've done a little bit of food stuff.
We've had good feedback too. Like, everyone loved the Melbourne vlog.
Yeah.
Obviously we had training and stuff in there too, but
that was a bad prepped vlog. We did so poorly with that. The fact that I made that into a good vlog was that was a hard yucca. But
and then the SJ's Eats.
SJ's Eats is good. A lot more of that will come out. Yeah, I'm trying to think with these, like, I would love to see something like this to give me, like, a good place to eat, or, like, to show me
an insight
to a specific thing from that aspect of just, like, a normal person or somebody like me. So I think we're on track. We've also got some educational stuff, which I'm going to try and delve into more, because that's it. We're doing this personality stuff to draw people in, get people's attention. And then hopefully the right crowd sees the informational stuff and can relate to that really well. Because that's
what we want to do.
I'd love to I want to study more. I want to do more educational stuff. That's my goal. And so hopefully that draws more attention, and then people can relate to that informational stuff a bit better.
So true. We have a broad range of things, and we just want people to enjoy our content. Yeah. And take things away from it as well. Like, not just, that looks like a good thing to eat.
Yeah.
But then actually watch shit that's educational, and they can take that either onto themselves with their own training or pass on to someone else.
Yeah. Got to make it. I was thinking about it this morning. It's like, I want to continue to do this, like, more personality opening content. But at the same time, I really want to stick true to, like, providing good, valuable information in it as well. So, like, our training stuff, our training vlog, it's fun and exciting. Let's continue to make it fun and exciting, but let's also continue to provide, like, valuable sports science principles, information, stuff like that in videos too. Yeah. I agree. So you're watching something and you're having fun watching it, but then you're also learning as well.
And that's where people wouldn't take things away, because they'll actually be invested to watching it, because it's interesting, and it's not just, you got to do this, but they see our personality, and then we actually say good shit in it that's valuable, and they take it away.
Yeah, well, that's it. We just need to find a way to get more eyes onto it. But
if you do watch our content, you like it, please just share it to anyone you like.
The domino effect. You share it to one person. Just say, if you like that, can you share it to another person? Yeah. Hopefully, someone in Bolivia is watching it or something like that. If we could get to Antarctica, that would be sick.
Get to every continent.
Yeah,
it's a good goal to have.
Well, that would be cool. But do they have internet properly in Antarctica? I know they have internet, but, like, is it sparing, you know?
Could they watch 4K?
Well, yeah, we don't do 4K. We need to start doing 4K.
We need 4K.
But
we're going to get some stickers around Manchester.
Yeah.
Matty Topping, he took some SJ stickers, and he's going to put them around.
Oh, he is?
He's going to put one near Old Trafford.
On Old Trafford?
You can't put it on Old Trafford.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stickers surrounding Old Trafford. He's going to put it around there.
Is that good though? Because then it depends what's the experience people get, like, when they... Because these people are going to go to Old Trafford. Manchester's going to lose probably 3-1 to Brighton. So they'll be pissed as it is.
Yeah,
and then they'll see that sticker and then they'll reflect that SJ's community with, like, a bad experience.
You never know. They might need to kick up their ass and they might want to get something good out of their lives. They have a loss with United, but then they see SJ's community, they search it up. They see us two just chatting shit, training. They might help them.
Yeah, hopefully. It won't help Manchester United, though.
No, it won't help them. Not at all.
There's only one person that can help United, and his name's Benjamin Šeško.
Šeško, good footballer.
Yeah, not bad. But yeah, we need to find a way to market our YouTube videos a little bit better. I mean, obviously, people on YouTube is the best marketing, but also I still stick firmly to the belief that in-person marketing is really good. I think we should get one of those, like, pointer signs, you know, the ones where you flick around and stuff, and just plant you on Canning Bridge and you can just dance for hours.
On Cambridge, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Cambridge?
On the bridge.
Coming off Kwinana Freeway?
Yeah.
Turning right? Yeah.
And we
It's
should,
always a pretty popular spot.
we should wash people's windows as well.
And just, instead of like them asking for cash, we
Just say, like, literally follow this.
Yeah.
And then, like, even though, like, because you know when people clean your windows and then they're even dirtier than they were before? And then we'll just say, just watch our vlogs, man.
Especially if I was like watching it, because I'd only be able to read like a certain bit.
Yeah. We forget your stilts.
That'd be good. I'll fall over, but yeah.
Yeah, it depends how durable they are.
This episode is powered by SJ's, training, community, and everything in between for only $1 a day. Check out our free 7-day trial now.
Question time?
Yeah.
If you ever have any questions, please feel free. Either comment, send us a message, or we also have a link where you can send us questions.
Have you checked that ever?
Yeah.
Do we get questions?
No. Because if people have questions, they either just DM us or comment, etc.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's get stuck into it. Question 1 from Azza Titan. Loves a crank, that lad. If you could be born and raised anywhere in any time of the past, where would it be and why? I'm going to say Yugoslavia in the 70s. I just think it would have been
Good time.
Unbelievable. This was a communist nation that some people argue worked, some people argue didn't work. But from all accounts, a lot of people were super happy. It's like the best communism's ever kind of flourished, essentially, under this one leader who was just a legend, Josip Broz Tito, absolute champion. And I just see videos from the past, photos, and it just looks so...
Looks like a good time.
So fun. Looks so fun. So I would say born in the 70s, raised in former Yugoslavia. Probably... I'm not exactly sure where. In Slovenia, probably maybe like the west of Slovenia. If not that, maybe...
Is that your hometown?
Nah, my family's mostly from the east. I have family in the west from my dad's mum's side, but most of the family's from the east. But the west is more beautiful.
That's where all the mountains and that are?
Yeah, but I usually live in the east, which is near Austria and stuff like that. I'd live anywhere there. I feel like it would be awesome.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, you get so... Every time there's like videos of that kind of time in Yugoslavia on Facebook or Instagram, everyone's commenting just like, take me back to that time. That was the best. I wish the wars never happened. That's what they say. So, yeah, that's probably me. What about you?
This was... see, when you said that, I originally thought of somewhere else. But I think I'd like to live in kind of like the 80s, just in Rockingham, purely because my family grew up, they had a shack at Long Point.
Yeah.
When you could just live on the beach. I just loved to see that time back then, when there wasn't really any rules, and you could just camp on the beach. And you had shacks, like people just built shacks, they bought shacks, and there just wasn't really many rules back then.
Yeah.
So I just loved to just go back in time and just experience, because like, all my family have always talked about how good the days were at the shack and how chill it was.
Oh, it'd be unbelievable.
So I'd just love to experience that. So it's probably mine.
Or even just like you said, Australia, but just...
Back in time.
20, 30 years ago.
Just to experience it, because everyone, you always hear stories.
Because Rockingham, man, like, what did you say, 20 years ago? There was no freeway.
20, 30 years ago, yeah.
There was no freeway there, so it's like a proper beach town. Rocco was.
Yeah, well, to get to Perth, you have to go like Stock Road.
Yeah.
Even there was no like Reid Street in that. Like 1% out.
Yeah, true.
Like my old man used to say when they had the shack to get to like Warnborough, because there was still that Warnborough deli that's there now, and they used to just like ride on the motorbikes on the beach to get to there, and then they'd come back.
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah.
So it would have been sick to experience that.
Where else? Give us somewhere international. Somewhere international.
I'd like to go, somewhere just like completely different to like a
like Tanzania.
Nah. Like a non-English speaking country, obviously in Europe, which is probably every country. Gee. So I do really want to go to Slovenia just because how much you talk about it.
No, it's not that good.
And all the mountains and shit. Like, it would be somewhere with a lot of mountains that's completely different to our culture. Whether it's Switzerland, Slovenia.
Oh, Switzerland would be cool. Back then would be exceptional.
So yeah, I just anywhere with mountains.
Yeah.
So that's probably, if I was going international, it'd be there. And that's completely different to like my childhood along the beach.
Yeah, if you could turn back time and choose kind of where you were born, would you still be born in Rocco? Or like born and raised?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably... If I could turn back time, I would have loved to have been born in Slovenia and lived there till I was like 10.
And then come in?
Ideally, because then I'd be able to speak like 3 languages.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And I would still be the same-ish as I am now, essentially. But I'd just have like a better knowledge, more languages, stuff like that.
The language side of things would
That's one of the negatives of, living in Australia, United Kingdom, America, is that we're just a little bit, I wouldn't say ignorant, but I'd just say we are, what's the word to use? We don't appreciate other cultures enough, and so because we don't need to, why would we have to speak another language? We can go anywhere in the world and people will speak to us in English.
Yeah.
But the fact is everywhere else in the world needs to learn English.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially Australians are like that because we're so far from everywhere.
Yeah.
I think other countries that are surrounded, even UK for example, they're so close to Europe. So probably, I don't know, they're more known to it and etc. Whereas Australia, they're just like, it's just English.
Yeah. But then even English people, how many English people speak another language?
Yeah, none.
And I'm not talking about immigrant English, I'm talking about English people.
Yeah. Yeah, not a lot.
The fact that we just go overseas and we're like, oh, you have to speak to me in my native tongue.
You're trying to speak.
Do you know how pissed? People would be hell pissed about that.
Yeah, people came
because they'd be like, yeah.
Well, people do get pissed at it.
Yeah, because they're like, fuck, man, I literally have to speak to you in my second language and you don't even really appreciate it or anything, you just expect it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's just expected. And so that's why I reckon living in one of those countries while you're young or another country would be sick, because you would obviously learn that and English.
It'd be so good.
Yeah.
Intellectually, it would be so good.
Spanish. Oh, living in Barcelona.
Oh, but Spain would be cool.
Yeah, living somewhere in Spain in the 90s.
Seville.
80s.
See all the tapas.
That'd be good. Buying up a bit of real estate there before it got super expensive.
Be pretty handy.
Imagine just literally being like, okay, I want to buy a house. Let's look at the market, and there's a house for $80,000.
Gee.
And you earn $20,000 a year. So you just have to save up 5 years of your
Bit different to now, eh?
Yeah.
I was talking to Roger and Melinda about this, Stu's parents, and back in the day they got offered to buy a place in Golden Bay. And the Golden Bay, the acre bit where it's 4 or 5 acres.
Yeah.
It was $40,000 for a house.
Back then?
Yeah. Or property. I think it was property, they said. I was like, that's crazy. That's so different to now. I know obviously money back then was a lot different too, but still.
I know, but say for example, back then you'd earn $30,000 a year on a good wage and a house would cost $70,000. Now, if you earn a good wage, let's say that's, right now a good wage is probably like 120k a year. And the cheapest you can get a house is like, honestly, like 650 for a good house.
If not more.
Yeah. So you could buy a house literally with like 2.5 years of your wage in the past, whereas now it's like, if you saved your entire wage for like 6 years, you could get a house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, that's pretty interesting.
It is. Good question though, I like the question.
That was a good question. It's just making me imagine what my life could have been like. Question 2. How do you adapt your fitness routine when travelling or during busy weeks? Now when I travel, I pretty much exclusively run.
Yeah, and you can use it as, when you're travelling, I think it's fine just to chill, especially if you're only going for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Like, just accept it as...
Or a week. Like, if you're going for a week, don't stress about losing gains or, losing muscle or strength or anything like that. It's just 7 days.
And I think the biggest thing is just to accept that. Like, yes, I'm not going to get my normal training week in. And if you still want to get stuff in, just do a few little things, like you said, go for a run. Or if you still want to train, you don't have to do your whole session. Just do the main 3 things you want to do. And just accept that and be okay with it. Like, it's fine. You're not going to lose anything after a week or two. So that, and then if you've got a busy week, either again, just accept that it's busy and it might just be a shit week. I think it's kind of like our week this week. I haven't trained this week at all.
Yeah, I haven't trained
Obviously
this week at all.
Obviously, you've been sick, so and then 2, just doing the things that matter most to you. You might not be able to get in your whole session. So if your goal is to improve your bench, just do the bench press part of that, and then just get on with your week.
Yeah.
3, and then breaking up your sessions. Like, you've always talked about this, how like do a few things in the morning, get on with your work day or whatever, and then do the rest at night. I think that's a good way to break it up too.
Yeah, it can be really repetitive and jarring training all the time. So being on a holiday is like a really good excuse, or not even an excuse, a really good opportunity just to not train.
Yeah.
Like, don't go out of your way to train and just relax.
Just use it as time to do something different where you might run more.
I remember, because Angus Bradley just went on a surf trip bloody to New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah.
And before he was leaving, I was listening to his podcast. He's like, I want to get 1 session a week at the gym. And I was just like, you're going to be in fucking rural New Zealand, surfing all day.
Yeah. He didn't train though, did he?
Yeah, I know, he didn't end up training, but it makes sense, doesn't it, logistically?
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts. When I go overseas now, I'm like, I'll just run, because it's super easy. The time constraints aren't a big thing, because you can smash out a run in like 20 minutes, a good quality run. But you also get to explore and see, like, wherever you are for what it is.
It is a good way to explore parts of your trip where you wouldn't have, like, because when you go for a run, you kind of just go anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah.
But if you're walking, you're probably not going to walk that distance or down that street.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of it.
And the endorphins start getting pumped through your brain. Like, you feel good. You're like looking at everything from a different perspective as well.
But I think the biggest thing with that is like just accepting that it's not going to be a normal week, or you're not going to get your normal training in, and that's totally fine, because like as humans, like a lot of people don't get in every session for a month. If you look at the average human or the average client, there's always going to be a session or 2 where they've missed, and that's totally fine. Like, you're not going to, it's not going to ruin anything. So I think just knowing that it's okay to skip a session or here, there and there is fine.
Yeah. What about the average chimpanzee?
Average chimpanzee, they do a lot in the day-to-day.
Yeah, they do.
They're pretty jacked.
No, I totally agree with you. And it took me a while.
It's hard sometimes to accept it.
But now, once I've accepted it, I'm just like, fuck, that's totally fine. Like, whatever, I don't even care.
Because like, when you go in knowing that you want to do 3 sessions a week, and then one where you stay in the hotel gym is mid-as, so you get pissed off at that. You can't find a gym in your local area, so then you get angry about that. And but like, you're on holiday, just enjoy it. Yeah,
the last thing I'm doing on a holiday, unless it's for work, is finding a gym to train at. This is what I was going to say. So like, I just run, but if I can find an experience in terms of exercising that I really want to do, I will do it. So for example, when I was in Barcelona, like they've got really nice calisthenic parks on the beach. And that, I'm like, I want to go use the calisthenics park. I don't really care necessarily about trainings and the outcomes I'll get from it. It will be fun to go to the park and train at like this famous beach park.
It's a cool experience.
Yeah, so it's a cool experience. You might see like a cool outdoor gym somewhere or like a famous outdoor gym and you're like, I want to train there for the experience.
Yeah, so true.
That's another thing that I kind of like gear and cater my training towards while on holidays as well.
Would you train at the Venice Beach Golds? Does that do much for you?
Yeah, I probably would, just because tick it off the list.
I think it's like 50 USD.
Oh, is it?
It's pretty... Because I remember we were in... Dan, Boss and I were in LA, and he'd already been there before and trained, and he wanted to get a session in, and we went there, and it was like 40, 50 USD, and we didn't do it. And Dan was like, "No, I'm not paying that. I'm not that keen to train."
Yeah, 50 USD is a lot. It's like $100.
To be honest, I'd probably do it once.
Yeah, just to tick it off. Just to tick it off the list. But yeah, something like that I'd like to do as well. But then also while I'm traveling, I'm getting in shitloads of low level general movement. So like usually first thing I do when I travel is I like hire a bicycle wherever I am, and then I'm just cycling the whole time. So I'm doing like low level cardio. I'm doing heaps of that. So
sometimes when people are away, they do a lot more than they do when they're at home.
Oh yeah, people always go on holidays and they're like, sometimes they're like, oh, I lost weight. And it's like, because you've been moving all day. Yeah. You're doing like 3 times the amount of steps you do at home normally.
Yeah, so true.
And usually, like, sometimes you're not eating as much because you're just super busy and you skip meals. Obviously, it can be the opposite, vice versa. But yeah, you do seem to see that quite a lot.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
All right, question 3. This is an interesting one. I'm struggling to get my stress levels down. My Garmin consistently shows high stress levels, but I don't feel stressed. Should I go by my watch or how I feel? How much would that affect my workouts?
Definitely by how you feel.
Yeah.
100%.
You are literally, like you've just said, your Garmin shows that you have high stress levels, but you don't feel stressed.
This is one way to nocebo, like, on how you're feeling.
Yeah.
My watch, I remember my watch used to always tell me that, like, I have like an 8-hour sleep, I feel good, and it would be like, your body battery's -2. Like, how? It's just, you just can't rely on your watches or wearables, whatever you use all the time. Like you said, you are the best person to base stuff on how you're feeling.
Yeah, you understand yourself the best, more than any person who has a lot of like a very logical thought process, right? And can probably recognize areas where you're struggling at times and you may be stressed, which is a person themselves is better than a watch. But you are better than any person or watch that, like understanding your own, how you feel essentially.
100%. And then, like wearables and that, I think in regards to those things, you have to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
And you can question it and think, oh, am I stressed in that? But if you're feeling totally fine, like that person said, yeah, don't listen to your watch.
Yeah, because you said you're struggling to get your stress levels down, but then you mentioned at the same time, I don't feel stressed. So it's like...
You just answered that question.
Yeah, you've answered the question yourself. Of course, occasionally, don't get me wrong, Garmin's can probably show warning signs. Maybe you are biting off a little bit more than you can chew, or potentially in the near future, you might like...
burn out or crash out.
Burn out a tiny bit, but not really. You just ask yourself the simple question, how you're feeling, and if you're feeling good, like if you're actually feeling really good and not stressed, then yeah, exactly like you said, the watch is just noceboing you hard.
Yeah, so true.
It's giving you a reason to think that you're feeling stressed, even though you yourself have said you're not feeling stressed.
Yeah.
And it's just a huge problem that people don't take these wearables with a grain of salt, and they actually take it like for gospel what they say, and it can be hugely detrimental to your training.
Yeah, it just goes against
and your life. Like if you've got some,
of the watch.
Yeah, imagine if you've got like an important interview or meeting or something like that, and then you're going in thinking you're super stressed because your Garmin said you're stressed, but you didn't think that you were actually stressed. It's just the Garmin said that, and now that's actually added on
More stress.
More stress.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So just take it with a grain of salt and just ask yourself.
But I mean, if you're struggling to get your stress levels down, things that you can implement to try and navigate the situation is obviously a little bit more chill time, whether that's like less screen time, so going on your phone a lot less, whether that's going for some walks to try and chill out and relax. Anything that's going to help you relax and
hang out with mates, or just anything that you enjoy doing.
Yeah, all that stuff's going to help kind of relieve stress essentially, and probably will help give you a better Garmin recovery score too.
Yeah, for sure.
But just can't stress enough. Don't let your watch dictate your life or your training or anything like that. You dictate that. And if you're worried about this, come up with a few strategies to help reinforce your beliefs essentially. So maybe some physical testing in the gym, maybe like a dead hang test, maybe a 1RM test, something like that. So then you actually have multiple different avenues of information you can use to dictate as to whether or not you are actually super stressed. Because then, say for example, if your Garmin says you're stressed, if your 1RM is really poor, like if your dead hang's poor, if like you do some sort of mental test and that's poor, then it's like, okay, you've actually got like 4 different pieces of information telling you that you might be a bit stressed. And if you are feeling a tiny bit stressed, that probably makes sense. But if everything else is really good, but your Garmin says that you're quite stressed, I just think that's bad. It's bad to take advice from.
It's doing more bad than good.
Definitely doing. This is a situation where I think the Garmin is doing a lot more bad than good.
Because you're obviously buying, you have a Garmin or whatever you have to help you out with your training, but you just can't read into it too much with all the little data that they have and offer.
Take it off for a week or two.
Yeah,
Take
that's
it off.
the easiest way to do it.
Take it off for 2 weeks. Start to feel again. Start to intuitively feel how you feel and like intuitively gauge how stressed you are, and then do all the right things to make sure that's kind of leveled out, and then put it back on. And if it says you're still stressed, even though you know you're not, don't ever wear it again.
And then and then also if you are if you want to keep wearing it, before you look at the stress level scores or whatever it's called, just ask yourself, then look at it.
Yeah.
Rather than looking at it and then thinking, oh shit, maybe I am actually stressed.
Because if your Garmin says that you aren't stressed, but you feel fucking stressed what do you do in that situation?
Yeah.
Are you going to listen to the Garmin and just flog yourself in the gym? Probably not ideal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our 2 cents on the matter.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's the pod.
That's a wrap. Episode 18 done. Almost at 20. I'm excited for 20.
Yeah, 20 will be a good one. I don't know what you got planned, but it should be good.
Yeah. Thank you. Please, like we said, any love on this by sharing it to a mate, to a colleague, to your partner. It is much appreciated. That's the least thing you can do for us. And 5 stars on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. And if you use Apple Podcasts, just give that some love too.
I don't know who uses Apple Podcasts, but if you do, feel free.
If you do, actually, let us know.
Yeah.
We're intrigued.
I think I know about 2 people that use Apple Podcasts, though.
Oscar McAleese used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't anymore.
Strange, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.